On June 12, 2005, at Stanford University, one of the greatest innovators of our time, Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple and Pixar, stood before thousands of graduates. With his trademark simplicity and wisdom, he shared lessons from his life, 3 stories that would go on to inspire millions around the world.
I never graduated from college. Truth be told, this is the closest I've ever gotten to a college graduation. After 6 months of college, I decided to drop out. It was scary, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. At that time, Reed College offered some of the best calligraphy classes in the country. Since I had dropped out and didn't have to take normal classes, I decided to take a calligraphy course. I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about what makes great typography great. None of this had any practical hope of application in my life. But 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. And we designed it with beautiful typography. If I had never dropped out, the Mac would never have had multiple typefaces or proportionally spaced fonts. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. That decision, to follow curiosity rather than convention, shaped my destiny. I was lucky. I found what I loved to do early in life. Woz and I started Apple in my parents' garage when I was 20. In 10 years, Apple grew from just the 2 of us into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. And then, I got fired. How can you get fired from the company you started? Well, as Apple grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented to run the company with me. But after a year, our visions for the future began to diverge. And eventually, the board of directors sided with him. It was devastating. For a few months, I didn't know what to do. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did. The turn of events at Apple didn't change that one bit. So I decided to start over. In the next 5 years, I started a company named Next and another company named Pixar. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer-animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now one of the most successful animation studios in the world. Apple bought Next, and I returned to Apple. The technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's renaissance. None of this would have happened if I hadn't been fired. It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed